They said, take you home and make you find the one you like. So we can always be together, always and nice. You're everything else. They said, take you home and make you like a boy you like. So we can always be together, always and nice. love you. I have to show you. You know, no. I knew that was my lifetime. You such a baby, you're all right. And I can get your girl, I just see it out of sight. You're the kind of woman a man would be proud to know. I don't want to have a man bragging everywhere you go. You're everything else. Love and goodness. I feel we I'm just waiting on some more people to get on here. I'm gonna acknowledge those early ones. Sirism, top of it, man. Always a pleasure, my brother. Divine Joseph, top of it, man. All the way from New Jersey, man. Sir Big Dog, top of it, man. DMV Greedy. DMV Greedy, man. Appreciate it, man. Glasses up to you, man. BK Baby Truth. What's up, man? It's been a while, man. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Wishing Miles happy birthday, man. Geechee Sultan. Peace to you, man. Papa Lucci, glasses up, man. Brother Jones. Top of it, man. Freddie P. Top of it, Freddie P. Mossberg Scotty. Quane. Hey, top of it, man. Red Carpet. Ernest Stackhouse. Steve Anderson. Sean Diamonds. Just gonna let a few more people get on here, man. A Savage, top of it, man. Valor's Way. Oh, man, burning up my joint, man. Queen of my castle. Yeah, baby. Give you all the things that your heart desires. But you said you was just shopping. Daryl Knox, Detroit, top of it, man. Trey W. War Child, top of it, man. King Diamond, top of it, man. A Savage, One Love, man. Two more minutes, man. Just trying to get this audience in order, man. friendship. But you said yourself, just show me not anything. You said, oh yes you did. You just show me and not anything.
I told you it was. Maybe it was. Now y'all running late today, man. Yeah, y'all running late today. You're looking so good to me. All right. Seven VHK7, Richmond, California. Top of it, Richmond, California. All right. All right, man. We're going to kick it off. First of all, you know, I always start off with a little political news, man. And then y'all go on my page and make your little comments. Say, man, I have to talk about what's going on in the world today because it affects me, you know. Now I know I'm old, you know, and it might be, you know, I still got a few more years for it to affect me. But what's important is that what's going on in today's world, it affects my grandkids. It affects my sons. It affects my daughters. So that's why it's important to me. The future has always been important to me. Always. And it should be important to you, especially if you got kids. And if you don't have kids, the future should be important to you. It's your life. And I see all you Trump followers, you know, I know y'all angry right now, you know, and it's just amazing that Trump refusing to accept his loss. First president to do that. But before Trump get out of office, it's going to be a lot of firsts. They put their plans in order a while back. You know, they added 3 people to whatever the board is who makes these different decisions. So they're trying to kill the Obama Health Care Act. And okay, if you're gonna kill the Health Care Act, well then just come up with another one. You had 4 years to do that, and they didn't do anything. So, but so much for that for the politics things. Because believe one thing, on the day that President Biden's supposed to take office, trust and believe, Trump's ass, he won't be there. All the stuff he's doing, this is just his final show. This is just his final performance. So y'all can just get ready. You know, he got to make some noise when he go out, because he made some noise when he came in. All right, Aaron Davidson, top of it, man. G Stylioso, top of it, man. Rock exclusive. Greetings, my brother. Hey, man, so listen here. So got another perfect lesson for all you outlaws that's out there. So I know you guys know the story of Melanie Williams, aka Pretty Ho. For the last couple of years, she's been around there popping her collar, you know, and making noise and trying to get some recognition in the game for being a pimp, a female pimp. And I'm gonna say it now. That's like I've been saying it for years. Ain't no female pimps. The game is not for females to be in control. Hell, life ain't for females to be in control. Let's keep it real. Let's be real with it. So for all you outlaws that think that you can do what men do in the game, well, here's a lesson for y'all. Cause Pretty Ho, the way y'all know her, Pretty Ho, got 15 years for sex trafficking and for pimping and prostitution on minors. So this is what I'm saying. Just brought around and calling herself Pretty Ho, like she's such a fly ass pimp. And the majority of the females that she was dealing with was juveniles. It don't take no game to pimp on a juvenile. They young and dumb anyway. They'll believe anything. That show your weakness. So for all y'all that's pimping on these juveniles, all you doing is digging a hole for yourself. You ain't even a man if you got to pimp on a juvenile. Man. Anyway, Pretty Ho, enjoy them 15 years. And while you in there, maybe you'll think about when you getting out, getting with some real pimping and quit living that fantasy life, thinking that you was a pimp. I always talk about staying in control of your household. And do you think, seriously, that all you guys that's got your woman controlling your household, she running you, do you actually think that she respects you? If she running you and if she running your household, she couldn't possibly respect you. When she with her girlfriends and when she with her friends, she talk about you. She talk about how weak you are. She talk about how she makes the decisions in the house. She talk about how she know that you ain't gonna never do nothing against the grain. You got her thinking she got nuts. And I guess if you think that that's what makes your household stay happy, being less than a man, I feel for you. Because picture it like this. It can't be two kings in a kingdom. You've never seen a kingdom run by two kings. When there's two kings in the kingdom, you know what that is? That's war. I'm going to say that again. When there's two kings in the kingdom, that's war. Check yourself. Control your household. Be a man. You got the nuts, not her. Your life can't be nothing but miserable when you living with a primantis. Y'all know what a primantis is? The little green animal, the little green insect, look like a grasshopper, a primantis. A praying mantis. Oh, a praying mantis. A praying mantis. That's what it's called. And it's a praying mantis is a female insect. And this is what the praying mantis does. Okay. The praying mantis picks her mate to mate with. Okay. They start to mate. In the process of them mating, the first thing that the praying mantis, the first thing that she does, the praying mantis, the first thing that she does is she bites his head off. And after she bites his head off, as she's biting his head off, the mating is still going on because it's a process. And once they locked in, the mating session continues. So first she bites his head off, goes completely through the mating session with him. And then after the mating session is over, then she eats him. You understand what I'm saying? So for those of you brothers that's not in control of your household, and we all got to bend over, when we got a female. We got to bend, but we ain't got to bend over. Because before I bend over, I'm gone or she gone. Don't have your life like a praying mantis. And I'm gonna say it again, what a praying mantis does. It's a female. First of all, she picks her mate. They start the mating session. In the middle of the mating session, after they locked in, she bites his head off. And after she bites his head off, the mating session continues. Is going. That's what you're going through right now in life by not being in control of your household. I'm gonna say it again: 2 kings in the household. That's war. You got to check yourself, man. And it's okay to be honest with your female when you're in a relationship, but the thing of it is, I don't care how long you done had a female. You can be done had her 25, 30 years. But the one time you walk through that door and admit to her that you done gave her dick away, your relationship is over. And she probably been dipping on you anyway. So after you didn't, went to Vegas or went somewhere and partied and did what you had to do, man, don't go back home, man, telling on yourself. Okay, so you had some fun with somebody other than your woman. Okay, so what? But trust and believe this right here, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't care how long you done had a female. 9 out of 10 of them, you get the guilties and go back to this female, telling her that, you didn't gave her dick away, man. That broad is leaving. Stop being so honest, man. Please stop being so honest, man. Keep your mouth shut. Okay. Now, the topic of this show right here called Life Is. Life is, the first thing in life is finding who you are. Finding who you are is all part of a process. We all born a male, but we're not all born men. See, becoming a man is a process. And the first part of that process is finding who you are. The second part of life is, the second part is finding out what your gift is. It's a lot of us that go through life, even to the point of when life is over, still never finding out what their gift is. And your gift is something that you do better than anybody else. It could be anything. I'm not going to even start to attempt to but whatever that you do better than anybody else, that's your ticket to the top. And trust and believe, in every one of us, a gift is given. Something that we do better than anybody else. Once we discover that gift, once you discover it, the world gonna be yours. And I know it's hard to discover what you do best, but then it really is not, because life is discovering who you are, discovering what your gift is. Once you discover what your gift is, then you start to take control of your life. And taking control of your life goes back to what the show is all about again. Life is. Life is knowing what your priorities are, which is all part of becoming a man. Like I say, life is a journey. It goes in stages. As men, we built like an onion. And I know you say, damn, hey, what you talking about like an onion? Well, what I mean is that an onion, you ever peeled an onion? An onion got layers, and you keep pulling these layers back. And once you get to the center, once you get those layers off, you get down to the real onion. As men, we come in layers. And as we continue to pull each layer back, that's the closer we get to being a man. Then we realize that. Then we got to find us. That's all part of life is. You know, and here we go again. Life is learning how to win instead of just surviving. And if you're just surviving in life, then you're not fulfilling your dreams of life. If you're just surviving, listen, anybody can get a job, get a car, you know, rent a house, and turtle your way through life. But as you turtle your way through life, you can't figure out, dog, man, what's wrong, man? Why I try this, it ain't working. Why I try that, it's not working. Man, what the hell is going on? And then you finally start talking to that man in the mirror. And you're trying to figure out, you know, why you keep making this mistake. Why this not working for you. Why that's not working for you. And the only way you're going to figure that out is talk to the man in the mirror. And no matter what excuses you come up with, or what reasons why this plan didn't work, or what reason why that plan didn't work, or what reason why, you know, I can't get this female I want. I mean, just what is it? I mean, then after you go through all that, and some of y'all go through it for years, you go through all that, guys, it's you. It's all about you. You the reason you're making those mistakes. You the reason why this is not working. You the reason why that's not working. Because you're not planning your life. You just you want to win. Of course, you know, we all want to win, but in order to win, you got to have a plan. And in order to have a plan, you got to have control of your life. And in order to touch the top, you got to know who you are. You got to know what makes you tick. Meaning this right here. If you got a hot temper and anything somebody say set you off, I'm talking about set you off like to the point where, you know, you fixing to use them hands or you fixing to pick up something. You got to learn to control that. You start a conversation with a lady and you forget what the proper way to get at her, meaning this right here. You're having a conversation with this lady when you're trying to have her. And in your mind, you're not where you want to be in life, you know, but you know where you want to be. So you throw in a few lies to her. You know, you tell her you're doing this, you tell her you're doing that. Now you want this lady. But in your mind, you forgetting that the way you start off is the way you end up. So you starting off with a lie. Sooner or later, that lie gonna come back to bite you in the ass. Because for every lie that you tell, sooner or later, you got to show and tell. Sooner or later, you got to produce. You can't continue to live a lie. That's knowing who you are. Because if you know who you are, you ain't got to lie. You can keep it straight up. You can keep it real. You can be real with yourself. If you know yourself, how you gonna lead a lady to the top and you can barely lead yourself? Of course, in your mind, you know, you want to win. You want to control in your mind. You want to control your livelihood and everything around you. You want this bad broad in your life. But life is like this right here. Life is like the topic of the show. Life is what will you do and what will you not do to win? See, surviving for so many years of your life, thinking on winning, but you just surviving. You just accepting things the way they are. You know, I got my job, I got my car, I got my wife, I got my kids. I'm happy, I'm satisfied, we're happy. But you're really not happy. You're fooling yourself. And your woman, she sure ain't happy. Oh, she go along with, with the way her situation is because she's with you. But that don't mean she like that situation. She want to do more than survive. She want nice things. She want fly stuff. Just surviving is not going to get you that. It might get it for you every once in a while, but when you winning, you get it when you want it. Because you have positioned yourself. You can't position yourself for a win till you know you. You can't be nothing. You can't progress. You can't. Life is what will you do or what won't you do to win? Like I said a few seconds ago. Okay. Friend of yours, you came up with him. He had more heart or more initiative and drive, than you, or he figured out what he think his gift is and he started pursuing it. But I'm saying, nevertheless, he left you behind as far as winning goes. Because you still surviving, you still winning, but he's still your partner. He kick it with you every once in a while. You want to be where he at. You want to be in his world, but you ain't got the heart. So he give you a suggestion. Say, man, want to make a couple of racks, man? Say, man, we in LA, man. I need you to drive this package up to Oakland for me, man. I'm gonna give you so many racks, man. I know you need it, homeboy. I can't just give it to you. I could just give it to you, but shoot, homeboy, I grind every day. I grind every day. So, in your mind, you want to win. You tired of just surviving. Your homeboy come by and kick it with you every once in a while because, eagles and sparrows can't fly together. They can't even be in the same nest. They can't even be in the same area. Now, some of y'all, you a hawk, but among your peers, to them, you an eagle. And you know why? Because they don't have no vision. They still surviving like you. So you get a inch ahead and they think you're an eagle. You're an eagle to them, but you a hawk. Can't nothing fly with an eagle but an eagle. So In your mind, in your mind, you think you winning, but you just surviving. Life is what you will do and what you won't do for the money. Taking that trip, you see them dollar signs, but taking that trip might end your life. Why? Because carrying that package ain't what you do best. So why would you do it? This is what I'm saying. Life is knowing who you are before you can lead or give anybody else instructions. You know what I see nowadays, especially, rolling through that track? What I see is that a lot of you young pimps out there, that's screaming pimping and trying to spread some knowledge about the game that you don't have. Man, most of y'all need to mentor yourself. Most of y'all need some game yourself, wherever you think that you might get it from. You can beat your head up against the wall. But if that game's not coming from a vet 15 years or better, then you just talking to somebody that's got half of their foot in the game. Like I say, it's layers to the game. It's layers to you. It's layers to life. And you ain't going to touch the top until you done peeled every layer off, to find the real you, to find out who you really are. And there's a lot of y'all that will never get there because you're so busy trying to live in somebody else's world, trying to play somebody else's game. That's not your game. You get so busy in life working on a job, and ain't nothing we're working on a job. Don't get me wrong. Working a job, hustling, however you get your money. But working a job, you spend years working a job. You get so used to that program until you fall into the cycle of just getting up every day, going to work, putting in your 8 hours, collecting your check at the end of the week or 2 weeks. You get in that program, and you just stay with it. Never thinking to yourself, wow, all this effort that I'm putting into this job, helping my employer with his dream. Man, I've been on this job 10 years already. And for 10 years, man, I haven't even thought about doing nothing different. I haven't even thought about growing. Dog, 10 years I've been working here. Man, I could have had my own business by now, or at least gave it a try. Dog, I've been helping this man fulfill every time I punch that clock, I'm helping my employer fulfill his dream. Man, I need to know who I am. I need to live my own dream. I need to fulfill my own dream. I need to do me. All y'all working your jobs, I'm not saying nothing about working, man. That's not what I'm saying, man. Because everybody wasn't made to hustle. Everybody wasn't made to pimp, be a D-boy, a con man. All I'm saying is that use that job as a stepping stone. Don't get caught up in the syndrome, of just surviving. Just think about winning. But when you think about winning, you got to realize that you got to take some chances. Life is stepping out on your faith and taking a chance. Life is planning, preparing, and popping. Life is finding out what you do best and nurturing it, and milking it, and making your dream come true. Man, life is realizing that there's something bigger than us that make this world go round. We got to realize there's something bigger than us. We got to realize that life is knowing what you need as opposed to knowing what you want. We want a lot of things. Then once again, we going through these layers. See, a lot of people never know the difference between what they want and what they need, which is another process. If you needing, we know what we need. We want the world. And like I say, life, we go through layers. Each layer that we peel off, we get closer to life itself, what life is all about. We get closer to learning how to win and thinking on winning, thinking on being a millionaire. Okay, so your job, you ain't making a lot of money. That don't kill your thoughts. You got to think big. Life is, to me personally, life is living above your means. Because if you living above your means, that means that you putting forth that extra hustle to keep those nice luxurious things that you have. Living above your means just a little, that just makes you hustle harder. And if you continue to hustle harder, pretty soon, living above your means is just going to be the normal, because you continue to hustle, you continue to grind. You don't accept life for just what it is: a house, a car, and a girl and a family. It's more to life than that. It's way more to life than that. Life is owning your own home. Life is owning your own business. Life is being able to buy what you want to buy when you get ready to buy it. Life is never window shopping. And no matter how you try to figure it out, or what plan you come up with, or what scheme you come up with, you're going to find out that in the end, it's all about you. You're the creator of your life. Sure, there's going to be ups and downs and bumps in the road. Of course, life is. Never thinking that winning is easy. Life is getting out of survival mode and getting into winning mode. Life is knowing who you are, respecting yourself and those others around you. Life is knowing that you're the prize. Life is knowing that the universe, it revolves around you. Life is knowing that whatever you want to happen, you can make it happen, but you got to work at it. If being rich was so easy, everybody would be rich. If being on top was easy, everybody would be on top. And everybody cannot be on top. It's impossible. There's the haves and there's the have-nots. To me, in life, there is no in between. To me, life is more than just a survival. To me, life is winning. You know what? To me, life is winning. Life is winning. To me, is being able to do whatever the fuck you want to do when you get ready, and not caring about what nobody say. because you're in position. Whatever you say or do, you can't affect me. I'm in position. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. So all that razzmatazz, all that you saying about me and around me, to me, it's just like a fart in the wind. You can't catch it. You got to keep your eye on the prize. You the prize. And your prize is touching the sky. Now, I know people say, oh, I don't want, I ain't got it. I don't have to touch the sky. I just want to just live. Well, to me, living is not, if right now you're not in the spot, the roof that's over your head right now, as we talking, if the roof that's over your head is not the roof that you want over your head, and this is not you really want to be, the way, this is not the place where you really want to be, but it's just, you just here temporary and then you turn around and say, but I'm on my grind to make my life better. I'm here right now, but I don't accept this right here. This is just temporary. This is just something that I'm going through. But trust and believe, 6 months or a year from now, I'm not going to be in the same position I'm in right now. If you can look over your head at the roof over your head right now and the keys on your keychain, and you can say that you where you need to be or you where you want to be, then you don't need to hear nothing I got to say right now because you're already there. Anthony Wright, Cash for Houses. He said last Friday, the courts ruled on a housing case in California that started back in the 1980s that will put 20,000 houses around Metro LA up for sale for $15,000 each. The houses were owned. Man, Anthony Wright, I really, I really would, that's unbelievable, especially for LA, because for 15,000 in LA, you couldn't even buy a matchbook. So, man, that's a real great news. So, which goes in to what I'm saying. Life is having your own. They say one of the great accomplishments in life is owning your own home, and I agree with him on that, because it's just something. It's just something. It's like life is creating an empire, step by step at a time. And what I'm saying is that what you got to focus on is you got to focus on the step that's in front of you, not the whole staircase. Now, eventually, we're going to get to the top of that staircase. But you got to milk your life. You got to nurture your life. You got to plan and prepare your life. A step at a time, a step up at a time. You understand? So focus on the step in front of you. Don't focus on the staircase. The staircase is there. We know the staircase is there. But one step at a time, one project at a time, one plan at a time. Complete one before you start on another. Have your plan so tight where you don't have a plan B. There is no plan B, because we working on plan one. We gonna complete plan one. There is no plan B. Be down for your crown. Discover what your gift is. Like I always say, life is winning, not just surviving. Um, okay, check this out right here. You know what else life is? Life is being able to sacrifice what you need to sacrifice to win. Life is sacrificing and paying dues. And what I mean by sacrificing, just let me give you a perfect example. You on your grind, you discovered what you do best. Then you bring this female into your life. Okay. You bring her into your life, and instead of staying on your grind, you get sidetracked. Life is sticking to the plan and sacrificing. If baby come in your life and she can't help with your plan, or she can't bring nothing to the table to help enhance your life, then you got to throw baby back. See, I know as men, you know, I know a lot of y'all, I know you try so hard and you wait for so long to get a female. Then once you get her, instead of letting her be with you, I'm saying being with you is getting with your program. Because before she really a part of your life, I know you didn't ran your program down to her. You didn't let her know what you like, what you don't like, what you're gonna go for, what you're not gonna go for. If you do this before you even bring baby into your life and she commit to your program, then it should go smooth. But what I'm saying is that don't bring her into your life and let her disrupt your program. Oh, let me slack off. Let me not get out on my grind today. Oh, baby want to go to the beach. Oh, let me not get out on my grind today. Oh, baby want to go have lunch. Oh, let me not get out on my grind today. Oh, baby just want to kick back in the bed and watch TV with me today. Sacrificing. If she not with the program, then she got to get sacrificed, meaning she got to go. This is why I tell you, when you down for your program, when you plan, preparing, and popping your life, and you down for your program, you down for your grind, there is no getting sidetracked. A female is the best distraction because they're going to get you off you and put you on them. Sacrifice. Life is sacrificing to win. Life is surrounding yourself with people that's on the same page as you are, winning. Life is not surrounding yourself with a lot of yes men and ass kickers. Because when the heat get hot, them gonna be the ones that tell. Life is surrounding yourself with people that think and act and want the same thing that you want out of life. And that's to win. Life is enjoying life before you get too old to enjoy it. And I say that meaning, like, they got some people work on their job 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, before they decide to retire and enjoy life. I've never agreed with that. That just don't make it, to me, that's not what life is. But this is what society got you thinking that life is. You got to talk to that man in the mirror every day. You ain't got nobody else to kick it with about life, kick it with him. Make the right decisions, make the right moves. You know what life is, knowing what you want out of life. Life is knowing what you want and having a plan to go get it. Okay. Excuse me. I know at the bottom of the page, I know you guys see about my pandemic sale, which is 65 game pieces, which is my complete game piece library. So that's 65 game pieces. Plus, I'm also giving you 3 free consultations, 3 15-minute free consultations, along with my 65-piece game library, and that's for $300. I'm still having the other sale, which is 6 game pieces for $50, or 10 game pieces for $80, or 15 game pieces for $100. So I still have those 2 sales going. For those of you that send in your money for the book, I think the last 4 or 5 of you guys, I'm waiting on the books to come in. So don't think that I'm just taking your money and haven't sent you the books. And the 3 guys who won the books, to be honest with you, man, I wrote you guys' names down and I couldn't find a notebook I had the names in, man. And I just found that notebook today. It's right here, because I didn't have you guys' names or address. So now I got your names and address, man. You guys have won the buck. I know you say, dog, hey, that's been over almost a month ago. I understand that, and I apologize, but I couldn't find your names and addresses. So, but you guys will get your books. And the people who just ordered, as soon as the books come in, I will get them out to you. This pandemic sale is really going good. I think I've had over 6 people that bought the pandemic sale, with the 65 game pieces, because it's really a great deal. Usually my game piece library sells for $650. So like I said, I'm cutting it in half, and it's $300. I really appreciate y'all rolling with me. Let me see here. We got here. See if we got any questions. Let me see here. Life is getting your flowers while you breathing. DMV greedy. That's right, man. Thomas McGowan. Pimp guy moves bitches like that away from you. Correct. Bronze Cartier. He said, "Hey, I ain't getting sidetracked by nothing no more." Hey, man, at times we all get sidetracked. I don't have no perfect record. I didn't got sidetracked before. To me, my advantage in life was realizing my gift early. I realized early that I had a way with women, and I realized early that I had a conversation. I'm talking about at an early age, and I used to go home, or I'd be in class sitting behind a girl, or seeing a girl at lunchtime or between classes, and see one I like. And while I'm sitting in class, what I'm doing is I'm writing down what to say to her. That's when I was in elementary school, high school. So like I said, I realized that my gift was having conversation, knowing how to talk, and not being afraid to step up to a lady and say what I want to say. Realize what your gift is, and I'm telling you, the world gonna be yours. Steve Anderson, Casuno. Steve Anderson says proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's right, man. All right. Hollywood Stacks, top of it, man. Who else we got here? Live from 5B4. Let me see here. What we got? What did he say here? Making plans doesn't excite or motivate me, Tay. Is there any way we can approach planning to give us the fuel to succeed? Making plans doesn't excite or motivate me. Is there any way that we can approach planning to give us the fuel to succeed? Well, you approach when you plan to succeed. So every day that you're not succeeding, you should be planning to succeed. You have to have a plan in life. Like I said, my thoughts is planning, preparing, and then popping it or doing it. So that should be your fuel. Your fuel is you. Your fuel is the intention to win. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I got the house. The game is good when you do plan, of course. Famous Dex, how are those horses? Man, those horses fine, man. O'Shea Jewel. That's right. What else we got here? The Mongo, what's going on, man? 7V HK7. What is it here? See what they have to say here. Whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for. Okay. All right. Okay. Who else we got going here? Let's see. Jalen Calhoun. Kimmy Smokebender, top of it, man. Caden Returns 1. Aquanaut Street 1, top of it, man. Wayman for prayers, top of it, man. Live from 5B4, okay. Mice Lives Matters, top of it, man. KB the Dime, hey, man. So no more questions. I guess I'm gonna end the show. But before I end the show, I want you guys to remember, you the prize. Nothing happens without you. You want something to happen? Plan and prepare it. Because if you're not planning and preparing your life, you're just running through life like a chicken with his head cut off. You got to have a plan. You just can't think of something and just go do it. That'll never work. You have to have a plan. Put it down on paper. Put it down on a computer. Work on it. Nurture it. Then go do it. If it don't work, don't feel like it's over. Just back up a little bit. Ease up off the gas. Put it in neutral for a minute. And work on that plan. Fix that plan. Know the reason why it didn't work. Oh, I left this out. Oh, I left that out. Go back at it again. Forget about plan B. Stick to your plan. Work on it. Make your dreams come true. And that all depends on you. All right, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to catch you next week, next Wednesday at 3. I'm out.